For the folks watching on YouTube, welcome to the Hockenheim ring. We're starting 9th today. Already load this in? I did. Okay, let's get to it. 9th place, an hour and a half of Hockenheim coming up. Lights are out, and away we go. Slow start. We'll take the outside of the corner there, avoid any sort of carnage.
Right side, all clear, clear. Car right, on your right, hold your line. Clear right, all clear. Car right, 3 wide, you're on the left. Still there, all clear, clear.
Taking the outside of the hairpin. Pretty categorically
Right side.
a good way to maintain position.
Clear.
Hamilton
Watch your
spins,
right. Clear right.
clogs up the field.
Clear.
I think Nasser lost a wing.
On your right. Hold your line.
Where is he? I know he's there. There he
Keep
is.
Clear right. All clear. On your right. All clear. The
Oh,
caution
there's another.
flag
That's
is out.
Leclerc.
Car right.
Leclerc,
Clear
championship
right.
leader, has lost his wing.
Watch your right. Clear.
Has Jean-Carl
right.
Vernet.
All clear.
I think we're up to 6th place right now. Through no fault of our own. Bunch of carnage on that opening lap. Who's leading right now? It's Rosberg, Verstappen in 2nd, Perez 3rd. My teammate Rast in 4th. Got to catch up there and look good. Hey Starhopper, how you doing? Bunch of carnage on the opening lap where lost both the front and the rear wings, so kind of a good start for us. Sign up for Assetto Corsa Competizione. That's my best pronunciation there. Nice. So, what is the deal with ACC? Is it like iRacing as far as like it being a service? Oh, it's 40 bucks. Okay. Well, the way you said signed up rather than, I bought it or got or whatever made me think it was like a subscription service. But that's cool. Is it? Okay, wait. It's coming back to me. It's pretty much all just like GT cars, right? Like it's yeah, which is cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Just on nothing.
Watch your left.
Oh, there's a car there.
All clear.
That was
All
Hamilton.
clear.
I think I brushed off. Oops. Great. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I was trying to answer the
On your left.
chat
Clear
there. It totally spun and lost my focus. But yeah, for what I've heard, it's a fantastic product, racing product. It's just so
Watch your right.
specialized
Watch your right.
in a good
Car
way.
right.
Like,
Hold your line. All clear.
okay, let's focus back up. I don't think any damage or anything from that. We would have just spun and
Watch your
recovered
left.
anyway. But
Hold your line.
spooky
Clear.
moment. Let's
On
not
your
have
left.
any more spooky
Clear
moments.
left.
Let me know how that is. Maybe I'll
Left
check it
side.
out when I've got
Still there.
a chunk of change I can spend on it.
Keep right. Clear.
All right, we're back up to 6th. We lost a place to... Okay, now help me out here because I'm not a Formula
Left
1
side.
aficionado. Is it
All clear.
Wehrlein or
Clear
Wehrlein? Or how would you pronounce his name? He's a former Formula 1 driver, right? Fictionally speaking, I added some fictional entries in to get to 42 because I like having 42 cars. It's just kind of nuts, you know what I mean? And he's driving a Porsche. Fair enough. I'm going to say Wehrlein because that seems like what it should be to me. Oh, he just set the fastest lap of the race too. Cool. Oh, you were here on my last stream. You know I have a problem with that first turn, not taking the penalty on it. Hamilton again kind of losing the back end just a touch. We'll try to slipstream him down here. DRS is for some reason not programmed in on this mod, so we don't get to DRS ourselves in front of him, but that's okay. We'll just
Car
slipstream
left.
him.
All clear. Watch your left.
The apex, give him
Keep
room.
right. Clear.
But yeah, we got him. All right. Oh, he's coming back on us.
Car right. All clear. Right side. Clear. Watch your right.
Okay.
Clear.
He went wide, and then he ran into the Magnussen there on the rejoin. So I guess as far as home races go, I know Mercedes basically, Hockenheim is considered the home race for them in real life, but an Audi, a Porsche, they would all be kind of home base here too in Germany. Lots of competition to look good in front of the home crowd, if you think of it that way, between Mercedes in real life and in here, and then also some Audi, there's Porsche, and I don't think there's any other German, BMW. I've got some of them running around. Right now the leader is Nico Rosberg, driving from Braun. It's a, oh boy, what's that turn? That's a 2019. That I think they sold their equipment and stuff to Mercedes. Like I think that's how Mercedes got back in after they split from McLaren. But don't quote me. Got you guys, I'm just here. Yeah, that was not a good moment. So I confuse often the like two corners off of what I, like the back of the track is like a drag strip, I think, or maybe an airport runway. I don't know what it is, but you can kind of see how the two straightaways line up, and it's really easy for me to lose my focus and forget which right angle turn or right turn is going to be the one that I need here. So this first one, it's flat out. This first right-hander off the, again, if it's a runway right, flat out, brake zone, apex. Then you do a little wiggly bit, just enough to distract you. Then you're back on the runway again, or if it's not a runway. And now you have to actually downshift here, even though you can't really even see the corner you're setting up for. You have to come down 1 or 2 gears there, the speed you're carrying and the tire wear. And that always kind of trips me up. I get lost on whether or not I'm in the first one or the second one. Just because my brain, no worky good sometimes. Like, if it was the other way around, it wouldn't be as harmful because I would just slow down for a corner I don't need to slow down for. But this way, I try to speed through a corner that I have to slow for, and so it leads to some bad times. Norris is all up on us here. I kind of think we are not as fast as the competition around us.
Car right. Keep left. Still there. Clear right.
So for one thing, I would say I'm not that consistent, especially when I'm streaming and chatting.
Right side. Clear left.
But I enjoy streaming and chatting so much that it's a sacrifice to make. But really, it's just kind of have marks. So I spend a little while with, not on stream learning the track. And when I'm doing that, despite me saying I get lost, and so as I'm learning the track, I'm also learning, what inputs I need to hit. This gets tricky though. Hamilton's going to pop on me here.
Watch your right.
Okay,
Clear
kind of
right.
headed that off. So for this next turn, I know I need to start braking a little at the 100, maybe a little past it. And I need to go down to second, hit the apex, and I know we're going to have to come right back and then float it out. And it's just that level of practice where it's like, take 20 laps before your race and really kind of learn it. Again, we're going to a little past the 100 here.
Car right. Watch your right. Hold your
Kind of
line.
scared of Hamilton inside me there.
Hold your line.
And so it's just a matter of learning it and having the patience.
Clear.
The first few laps you're going to screw up. You're going to go way off the track.
On your right. Still there.
Because, in real life, drivers will have seen these corners before. They can go out, I don't know, in a Honda Civic before the race and drive it and learn the track that way. But for us, we just hop into a sim car of our choice. Learn it that way through trial and error with some catastrophic error. Coming into braking zones. Hang on, let me get to the straight. The braking zones and different speeds obviously change how much you need to brake. Yeah, there's a... I understand completely what you're saying, that there's like a modulation. You need to kind of pound the brake at first. And then, now I'm thinking about it too much, so I'm screwing up. But you got to kind of really hit the brake heavy. And you got to feel that point where right before it locks the tires, you got to let off of it a little bit. I kind of came up with this pumping technique years ago for the Indy cars. I don't think they would work too well here. But a lot of times, this is true of Indy cars. Now, don't quote me on Formula One cars or any other kind of cars, but one thing I always try to do is brake heavily early, right? And see, I don't think this is... Okay, so this isn't a successful way to drive a Formula One car, but for the Indy cars, it helps to really hit the brakes hard very quickly, like a real quick stab and off. And what that does is transfer the weight of the car onto the front tires, and that lets you steer. But you've got to have your brake bias set so that you don't just completely lock your front tires. So just a thing I've learned how to kind of... That's how I drive an Indy car anyway. But these cars don't work like that. These cars are much more consistent with the application of this stuff. And it's more about just getting down to the lowest gear. In that case, I needed a second gear for that corner, right? And then once I get into that low gear, kind of just reacting to what the car is doing. If it's unsettled, I'm going to need to take it easy. If it's very settled, I can turn in.
Car right. Clear. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
I don't know if any of this advice is helping, but it's just kind of the way I look at it. At least stream of consciousness wise. But see, I locked up the brakes in that corner. That wasn't so good. Then this corner is tough. I look for the beginning of the fence on the right-hand side as my brake marker. There we go. That's just about as good as I can do that turn. Except for carrying too much speed off the exit. That's stupid. And also, another tip I have is to kind of listen to the engine, because the RPMs are going to tell you what the tires are doing before you're visually going to notice it, you know? Like that, I was able to catch that slide because, I don't know, something about the way, right here, brake zone, boom, right? But anyway, I was able to catch that slide because I heard the revs come up in a way that didn't sound natural. So I knew the car, I was, kind of on alert. And as soon as the car sympathized in one direction, started turning too much one way or another, I was immediately ready to catch it. And it's just kind of a skill you hone. And each car is going to be different too, with how much correction you need. But at the same time, in principle, a lot of it is, universal, where I can run cars like this in Automobilista, I could go over to Assetto Corsa, I could go over to iRacing. At the end of the day, cars have four wheels and they all handle certain ways. If you drive off the corner, you drive off the corner.
Left side, clear left, on your
That's
left.
true.
Still there.
There's those interesting, like, tricycle things that I see on nice summer days around my town that people drive. I don't know what they're called, but they look rather nice. Silly, but nice. Oh gosh, like 1981 Grab 'em or something like that.
Watch your right. Keep left, right side.
This is going to be a mess.
Clear.
I'll just let him have it. Yeah,
Clear
okay.
right.
I think better to let him have it there, honestly.
Left side, car left. Hold your line.
I'm gonna take it. I know he's there still. Okay. Say until he shows up in my mirror, I know he's there. Oh, that's not the button I want to push. And I should watch where I'm going to.
Car right.
It's a pretty good battle here between myself and Lotterer.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Aston Martin guy, I see. I'm gonna head him off. I don't like him trying to cut me in this fast corner. Well, he's looking to do it anyway. Jeez. He's on full send today.
Left side, on your left. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Ooh.
All clear.
Yeah, he's squirming too. These tires are really... These tires have really had it. Ooh, I could have added a Bentley. I saw a livery for two-car team of Bentleys on race department for my series here, but I decided, oh, that's a bad lockup
You're
there.
on the left. Still there.
Yeah, that's flat spotted. Look at the shimmy in the car now. That's ugly.
Clear right.
I hope that buffs
All
out.
clear.
Until then, we're kind of slow here. Flat spotting tires is not the way tires are supposed to work. All right, let's stop neglecting here. For the Bentley, yeah, not an option for the race. How come? Gotcha. Okay, I think that flat spot is starting to work itself out, but I still got quite a shimmy in the wheel here. Which, by the way, I love having this new Thrustmaster wheel because I can feel it. My Logitech, I wouldn't be able to feel this in the wheel, so it's nice to have upgraded here. Hey, it is an option. Oh, collision at the entrance of pit road there. I think that was Sainz.
Right
You
side.
hit me. You hit me. Why would you hit me?
Right.
Okay, there's a collision at the entrance of pit road there. That means they're bidding for new tires, which is going to work fine for me because you know I fucked these tires up. Or sorry. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on the channel here, but I'm going to be doing sim racing. It's going to happen.
On your right. Right side. Keep left.
Ooh. Car was just rotating too much there.
Hold your line.
I got
Clear right.
Ricciardo just harassing the rear. I think we're going to start early shifting a little bit to try and keep the rear tires a bit more stable. Ricardo? Okay, well, you know, I think Ricciardo sounds way cooler. Blame Australia. Australia's like England's Texas. I should set my tires here. I think I want to go to softs. Like I was saying during the IndyCar race, in IndyCar they don't really call them by the compound, they call them by the color of the tire, the ink on the tire. That was a bad turn. And so I want to switch to the yellows in my head, but then I got to translate that and be like, okay, that's a soft compound. Off the pinks. England's Florida. I don't know. That's a good question. Soft. All right. Oops. Don't mind me. I'm just pushing buttons that don't work. Still, like I said, it's a new wheel. I'm still not 100% familiar with where all the buttons are. Gosh, England's Florida. I don't know. We need an Englishman in here. Oh boy. Yep, again, just getting lost on the track. Don't mind me. Like really talking about being consistent with the lap times and then watching me race Hockenheim is not a good one because for whatever reason, Hockenheim trips me up so bad. I don't know if you can see the throttle read in the bottom right corner under the tachometer, but I'm having to really be careful with the throttle because the rears are pretty eaten up right now. We'll do one more lap and then we're going to come in. I don't think the overcut is going to help us as much as it did last race. Shoot, where's my... There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to come in at the end of this lap. I mean, they've already come in, I think. Like, if he's on the yellow sidewall there,
right.
he's already pit.
Keep left. Hold your line.
Yeah.
Keep left.
He's already come in and pit, which means he's,
Hold
you know,
your line.
ahead of me in a lot of ways here right now.
Car right.
Come over
Hold
further.
your right. All clear.
Ah,
Yellow flag.
that wasn't me getting lost. That was, whoa, that's a car not in good shape there. I don't know who that was. One of the Mercedes. Like, surprise. It's a bad entry. All right, service is done. I need to add in the pit crew again. They don't move, but there's just
Traffic
people.
approaching.
You can add in if you want, but I was trying to save on like graphics.
On your left.
I'm gonna let him
Clear.
go.
Clear left.
There's Leclerc, so even though he struggled at the beginning, losing 2 wings, he's up to 11th. That's a good recovery for him. In my series with 42 cars, I think 21 of them get points, so he's solidly back into the points as long as he can make it work to the end of the race like that. Okay, we're gonna change up the roll bars a little bit. That was scary for new tires. Which in real life, I don't know if Formula One lets you change the roll bar in the cockpit, but I can here, so I will. Okay. No, I was going to make the turn. And Leclerc is strong behind me here. I think it's just a matter of time before he gets us. I'm up here trying to tune the car, and he's back there just eating up my rear wing. Going defensive, but I don't know if that's going to hold him off. Change the camber. Oh, like a Mercedes telescoping wheel they had a couple years ago. That was funny. Cool. See, it's just really oversteering that turn. Yeah,
Right
go ahead.
side.
Just get around me fast.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
No?
Watch
Okay.
your right.
This is the worst case scenario because now that he's
Still there.
not getting around me clean,
Hold your line.
it's slowing us
Clear
both
right.
down. There we go. Yeah, but that just let Giotto catch up to me. Luca Giotto is one of those drivers that did well in GP2, or I'm sorry, GP2 is a really old term, F2, and didn't find lost the musical chairs game, Formula One, I think. So I've got him racing for, I think that's a Lamborghini. Yeah, Gelato. Oh, slow down. Oh, don't.
Caution. Right side. Clear.
I asked the car to slow down, and it's like, fine, we'll spin. Not what I meant there, car.
Watch
Okay,
your
I
left.
need to. Gosh, this is just.
Hold your line.
This is getting
All
away
clear.
from me here. The
Left
car's
side.
just
Keep
not
right.
cooperating right now.
Clear. Clear left.
It was slower. That was objectively a worse way to do that corner. Okay, let's have a couple of good laps here, if we can. And hopefully Giotto and Kubica, it's a Polish name, I don't know how to pronounce it. Hopefully they'll fight each other and slow each other down and kind of get some space there. Because one of the hardest things is if you have a struggling car, and I mean, I'm sure you know this, you drive an ACC and all that, but one of the hardest things is when you have a struggling car, and so not only do you have to, oh, we're doing this again,
Watch out.
not
Yellow
only do you
flag.
have to
Clear right. Watch your left.
make sure the car
your
stays
left.
on the track,
All clear.
but you got cars behind you trying to just throw themselves at you. Cube Itza. Okay. I knew there was a strange way to do the I there. Man, it's just, I don't know how much more roll bar I can put into this thing. Change the brake bias a little bit too, just to try and get this oversteer out of the car. Kubica. Okay. Kubica.
On your left. On your left.
Fairly confident
Keep
that's
right.
Tsunoda
Clear left.
right there.
Watch your left. Still there. Clear.
And that mini map looks kind of devastating for me up there. I am kind of holding up a bunch of cars, and they're all better than me right now. Wow, I really thought that was going to be a corner cut. I can't believe I got away with it. I mean, objectively, it doesn't matter. I made it so that it would take like 100 corner cuts to penalize me, but I still try to stay honest. All right, we need to brake just a little bit earlier into the hairpin.
On your right. Still there.
The Ultra Softs were slowing me down faster than the
Car right.
Same
right.
here. I think that's it. I just need to extend the braking zone a little bit on these different tires.
Keep right. Keep right. Clear left.
Again, I can't believe that's not a corner cut. Okay. Maybe I'm actually just learning how to drive that corner right now. All right, we're starting to get some time back. That was a couple of good turns. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Kind of bobbing in my seat here, just trying to pump myself up. Truth be told, I'm glad in a way that I struggled a little bit there, since it's entirely on me to kind of set the difficulty for the season by coming in here and guessing how much to set the AI to on difficulty. Like, being able to struggle and then overcome it is like the perfect difficulty level. I always like to say, since I'm kind of I'm two people. I'm a gamer. I'm the guy playing the game, but I'm also the guy making the game in a way, because you have to set all these difficulty levels. And so, oh gosh, what's the Dungeons and Dragons term? Game master? Is that? Oh gosh, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody, but anyway, as the game master, yeah, okay. As the game master here, I'm trying to set myself up before I enter the race, a really difficult and rewarding experience. And then once I get in here, I'm trying to beat it. I apologize. I apologize for the offense. I always like to say I want to finish second, because I want to try really, really hard and finish second, because that means I basically hit the difficulty perfect. And I had a perfect day. Like the game master and the player both had a rewarding experience. I don't know, maybe I'm not making sense. I think we're kind of catching Leclerc there. He might be getting held up by Giotto as they kind of battle each other. Lamborghini on Ferrari. Now that's a fun idea, just in general. Oh boy. I almost overdid it there. That was stupid. not sure exactly if we're catching Leclerc, but we're certainly not losing time to him, particularly going into the hairpin. Oversteering on me again. Less than ideal. That was, yeah, not a great corner entry. There it is. There's the corner cut. And there's the oversteer. Just an immediate punishment. One of the things that catches me out driving a Formula One car is that it's got 8 freaking gears. It's a lot of downshifting. I wonder if, since Leclerc had to pit to replace the wings, those tires have to be super old. That might be what's backing them up to us. I imagine he might have to come in for a pit stop sooner rather than later. You ever get halfway through a sentence and then it's like a TV show to be continued with your sentence? How are the tires looking? Oh, they're looking fine. Okay. Yeah, now it's our turn to play cat to Leclerc's mouse.
Watch your right. All clear.
Oh, geez, why did he take that turn like that? I was afraid he was going to chop me so hard. I think the smarter thing to do here is just kind of wait to get by him to the hairpin. Grab the slipstream on that big, long left arc. Now this one coming up here. Oh, well, never mind. He actually got away pretty well there. I don't know if I can catch him before the hairpin. No, definitely not. Okay, so new plan. Pass him just as soon as possible.
Left
Yeah.
side, clear.
Now he's going to go wide, probably. Yeah, he goes wide and then doesn't hit the apex there. That's so
Left
weird.
side,
Get out of my
all clear.
way.
Right
I've had
side,
enough of this.
still there. Keep left, all clear. Watch your right.
That was not
Clear.
cool. Did you see him
Quarter.
fade? Fade out? That was aggressive, bro.
Right side, clear right. Car left, clear left. Watch your left. All clear.
I should have just hit him. That would have been better. This is one of the reasons why I run with no damage, though. Wouldn't it suck if that was just the whole race? Because the AI is being a dick. Cost a lot of positions, though, didn't it? It sucks. Have to go back and check out lap 35 to check that one out on a replay. For now, let's just get it back. It is weird, though, that he wasn't taking the apex in that one turn. I like how I jokingly asked if Star Hopper was offended, and then I'm pretty sure jokingly said he was offended, and then that was the last thing he said. Paranoia increasing. Oof, that was real heavy on the brakes there. Somebody's requesting a pit stop. It says teammate, but it's almost never true. I don't really know how it decides when it tells me somebody's pitting. Oof. Now it says my teammate's in the pit, but I'm looking at the mini-map. Whoever's in 21st, that's who it's telling me is in the pits. 23rd now. So it's telling me Nasser, who is definitely not my teammate, but that's okay. By the way, I completely tanked this lap just to figure that out. Oh gosh. Whew, sorry. That off track is due to a sneeze. Oh. Man. My whole world is different after that sneeze. And it's like all of a sudden your hearing changes. It's just like, what the hell just happened? I think the headphones slid a little bit or something. The headset. Stupid allergies. It's the virtual German countryside. That's what I'm allergic to. Now we got Hamilton coming up behind us. Ooh-ah! And that's going to be him alongside us now.
Car right, clear.
Well, we're not letting Hamilton get away from us, even though he was able to get around us, so that's good. Although he's definitely faster in the last two corners there than me. Oh, we caught back up to Leclerc. I think it's more like Leclerc's fallen back to us, but either way, I don't mind seeing his struggles continue after putting us off the track. All right, this seems familiar, does it not?
On your
Oh,
right.
wait, this is unfamiliar.
Right side. On your right. All clear.
All right, so how do we get by him? That's my question.
Watch your left.
Like that? Yeah, like that. Keeps leaving that door open. Yeah, let's take it. Oh,
Keep right.
jeez.
Clear left.
Him too. Wow, that was
Right.
weird.
Right side. Still there. Clear. Left side. All clear.
Yeah.
Watch your right. Car right. All clear.
Okay, we're still alive, but man, it was like getting offline there really screwed up the car.
On your right. Clear right. Right side.
Okay,
Clear.
why are you just
Clear
brake
left.
checking me?
On your left. Clear.
Dick of the Day award goes to Leclerc. Can't help but just suck in front of me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was weird though how I kind of completed the pass and then I just lost the car. It was in this turn, and it was just, I don't know why that happened. Maybe he like shot me with a green shell or something. Yeah, I kind of think on the last turn I need to take more curb. I think that's what's killing my exit speed. Oh, is he one of those guys that can throw his banana peels forward? With the, like, elite skills? "30 minutes plus a lap remaining." Oh, 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 we got a spinner. See? So whenever you try to pass Leclerc, something bad happens to you.
Clear.
Okay, we've had enough of you. We're going to cut you
Clear
off.
right.
Thank you. Goodbye. Good riddance. Now we got to catch up to that Williams. Is he a lap down? Jeez. I don't like that he's in 36th, a lap down, and still running away from me. It's not good. All right, we're 6 point. Whoa, something happened to Hartley there. He lost a bunch of time. All right, now we're about 6 seconds. Let's say that. It seems like it'll average out to about that. We're about 6 seconds behind Hartley. Let's see, give it a couple laps and see how we're doing on pace. Five and a half now, so it's about half a second out in a lap, and now he's really dramatically losing time. He must be like stuck behind a car or something. Or no, he's getting it back again. I don't know. Maybe the timing and scoring is having some problems here. Still, though, I think we're doing okay on the timing there. I don't think we're losing a lot of time now that we got around Leclerc. 5.3, so that still would indicate a 0.2 of a second gain on Hartley. Oh, the car did not want to grip there. That was annoying. That'll cost some time. Jeez. Definitely going to be hemorrhaging a little bit of time here. Having a hard time keeping it on the track. Yeah, back to 5.5 on the gap. Bad couple of laps. Why am I in first? That's not a first gear corner, Nifty. Come on. It's like I've got to aim to put the middle of the car on the line in that first turn. That's the way to make it through. Tires are starting to go, but I feel like there's still some life in them. I shouldn't be struggling this much. I don't know what it is. Minutes left, and we're still just, I mean, we might be taking tenths out of Hartley here, but then we kind of give it back every time we have a bad corner. Thankfully, Buemi is not exactly threatening us, so we're not under threat. Is Formula One racing in real life this weekend? right, Hartley and Hamilton are right there. I think they're catchable if we don't screw up. Especially if they keep going after each other. But then we're going to end up in a situation like Leclerc where it's going to be hard to pass. No, don't. Okay. Just got it caught on the rumble strip and hooked it. We were lucky to save it. I'll take a little bit of luck.
Right side.
Oh, somebody's
All
coming out of the
clear.
pits. Holy crap.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, the car's starting to get really loose. Or oversteer. Posture check. My posture is terrible, but it's the same terrible it's been. This is how I fit in my little cockpit here. Not really a cockpit, but gamer chair. Let me get on a straightaway. I'll try to sit up a bit. A bigger straightaway. That's another thing about Hockenheim. There's just not a huge, long straightaway anywhere. Oh, boy. There's that arc, you know? Like, that's where you really get up to the top of 8th. All right, the front stretch is going to be the best chance to try and sit up here. So let's... All right, sitting up. Wow. All right. Maybe that was what I needed, posture. Oh, somebody's swinging wide. It's that Haas, whoever that happens to be. Schumacher, that's who that is. Oh, Halo Nation, how you doing? How's work going? Three seconds slower than the other Aston Martin. Oh no. You'll get there, man. Just pound the laps, you know? Just get into a practice session or a test session or whatever you call it. Find the limit and then just assume the limit is a little bit further than you found. I guess that's my... At this point, oh, that's a corner cut. At this point, Low Nation, we're just trying to bring it home. We're not exactly the fastest car today. And we've had a bit of difficulty, and we're starting to lose the handling on the car at the end of this tire stint. Yeah, track guides can really help, especially if you're not familiar with the track. What track is it? You might have said, and I might have just missed it. Misano. Okay, I don't know Misano that well, actually. Heard of it.
Car left. All clear. Car left. Left side. All clear. Watch your left. Clear.
This is getting to be quite a bit to calculate. It's very busy. Traffic jam here. Oh, slowed themselves up. We'll grab a couple of spots out of that.
Watch your left. Clear left.
Maybe just one. going to do my best, Lone Asian. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with work. We're up to 11th. With Hamilton right there. Get off the rumble strip already. Somebody's been sent wide. One of the... Oh, gosh. Is that a Williams or is that a...
Right. On your right.
Alpine.
Right.
Alpine.
All clear.
I
Clear
don't know.
right.
Sometimes I don't know if it's the British pronunciation because, you watch it and you get British commentators. So
Left
sometimes I
side.
don't know if
Watch
it's
your left.
Alpine,
All clear.
like how they
Yellow
say, or
flag.
would I just normally say Alpine? Does it matter? Okay, there were a lot of sketchy moments on that lap that we could have lost it and we didn't. The guy behind us did. Same disclaimer I say at the end of every race. If suddenly we gain a lot of positions because the AI comes in for a pit stop, we too will come in and pit. I don't like gaining positions that way, since the AI can't, strategize. Do that though. We're going to go to the hypersofts, so set that up just in case. I think that Toyota up there, the red and white car, white and red car, I suppose, is Kobayashi. That's who we're going to be challenging next. Looks like Hamilton was able to get around him. But we do have some lap traffic to get around before we get to him. The shadows are growing longer. Did somebody hit the brake marker, or did I just not see it? 10 minutes left. Really in the end game now. I think realistically the best we could hope for is like 8th place, but I think honestly 11th is going to be a decent place to settle for, given how bad this has been at times today. Even if we could get inside the top 10, that would be nice. considering it's right there. Oh, there you go. That's something to build on. 2 turns. If you're doing 2 turns, if you're blowing them completely and you're 3 seconds slower, that's easy time to make up. That's really actually a good sign. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, and then after a while, like, I'm not a very fast lapper. I'm a consistent lapper at my best. And so if I'm not, on top of the leaderboards, I would be a terrible qualifier and a decent racer, I think, if I had like a professional career. So the moral of the story is being a second off the top pace is easily overcomable with some race sense. You know what I mean? And generally, race sense is more just patience. Just don't chuck it in, force somebody to make a mistake, that kind of stuff. Yeah, get on the track. I don't know if catching Kobayashi is in the cards, honestly. Oh, here comes Norris just out of the pits. It's going to have fresh tires, but we might be able to get him before they kick in. Oh, tapped him a little bit. He held the inside line. He's probably driving away from us now because he's got those fresh tires. Maybe he can get up there, bother Kobayashi, and bring it back to us, though. Which, that does mean the AI is pitting for tires, by the way. Unless he somehow lost a wing. We were lucky not to run into the back of him there. Verstappen with the fastest lap, despite being in 19th. He's had a rough day. I was going to let him go, actually. He's not for a position, but having to really yank the steering wheel center on the exit of turns right now to kind of square up the track when getting on the throttle. He's, at this point, the rears are cooked. This is getting tough. Again, I'm thankful Buemi isn't near us. That would be a nightmare trying to actually defend position, but
Car left. All clear.
ah, just skating around some of these
Watch your
turns.
right. Clear right.
2.5 minutes. It can't come soon enough. Leclerc, fastest lap now of the race. You know, it's funny, despite all of our struggling, we're not losing egregious time to Kobayashi up there. He must also be struggling with the tires late in the life here. Kind of wish I would have waited to pit a couple more laps on the Hypersofts, because they weren't this bad. I would have pushed my tire life a couple of laps to the good at the end of the run. I'm gonna have to remember that for next race. It's a potential idea.
On your right. Clear.
Ah, we lost a lot of time to Kobayashi there.
Right side. All clear.
It's a couple of lapped cars, one of them being an Aston Martin. Clock's out, so we're going to do one more lap after the
Right
leader
side.
crosses
Clear
the finish
right.
line.
Clear right. Left side. All clear.
In Automobilista, when you set a timed race, the time runs out, then the leader crosses the line, and he gets the white flag. In iRacing, you set a timed race, the time is up, the leader crosses the line, and it's the checkered flag. So just a small difference between the two games there, but an interesting one.
Last lap.
White flag. Let's go. I think what we did was just hang on to it for 11th, and I think we can kind of have some pride in that, to be honest. Just hasn't been a fast car all day, and kind of became evil at the end of this run. I mean, Kobayashi can always, biff it, but or I can. Yeah, those tires are unhappy. Not hot though, interestingly enough. All right, an eventful run, and we're finishing P11.
That's the end of the session.
Not great, but not terrible. A decent amount of points. Oof.
On your right.
Gotta tell you guys, now that the
Clear.
race is over,
Watch your right.
and I'm actually able to kind of
All clear.
take inventory of myself here. I am sweaty. This was a hard one.
Right side. Car right. Hold your line. All clear. Left side. Clear left.
Winner of the race was Nico Rosberg. I do believe that's 2 in a row. I'm pretty sure he won last week at Imola. Pascal Wehrlein, my teammate Rene Rast, making me look bad. Finishes on the podium.
Clear left.
Championship leader Charles Leclerc
Clear.
just behind us in 12th, so we're not going to gain too many points on him. I don't necessarily know offhand how many points that is, but then that's it. Big gap from Leclerc. These guys must have had to come in for another pit stop. That would seem to be what that indicates. I'm gonna let it auto scroll just in case. Sometimes the game crashes and then I can't pull the results out. So if I let it auto scroll, I can at least refer to the stream if nothing else. The reason it crashes is because I force 42 cars onto the tracks, and they're designed for like 20, so I have to double up the pit stalls. That leads to a lot of collisions, and the game doesn't like that. Sometimes it crashes, so just make sure we get the standings. You can already kind of tell the frame rate's dropping just because it's having to deal with that stuff. But Otterer and Raikkonen DNF. Interesting. Oh, where are our tires at the end? Yeah, that that front left is completely shot. Oh, yep, that's the game crashing. So, as I feared, the game might crash in that moment. But that's okay, because the standings scrolled in the bottom right corner. Aren't I a nifty? This is what I get for pushing 42 cars on a track that wasn't built for it. Sometimes it crashes so hard I have to like uninstall and reinstall the game. Let's hope that's not what happened here. In the meantime, I want to check my schedule, see what's up next. I think it's Miami, but I'm not sure. Nope, that's not happening. Although, I definitely didn't get to save the replay. It sucks. I always like having the replay file. I think at the end of a race, I need to just exit without letting them get to pit road. Yeah, Miami's next. On my notebook. But yeah, what it is when they all come down into the pits and they take their garage spot. Since it doesn't have enough programmed in, I'm forcing it. It leads to some bad stuff like that. I need to just, yeah. Oh, well, let me end the YouTube stream, though. If you were watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Just to shout out the channels on the back end of the YouTube. On YouTube, it's Getting Sleepy TV for the full replay. It's EtherX Social on YouTube for highlights coming soon. And EtherX Social on Twitch. See you around, YouTube.